All right, we made it. Welcome back to Good Living Alaska. So it's that time. We are out here. We are prepping the ground. I'm trying to take down some trees because we're kind of doing a 2-for-1 here. We're going to start logging all these so that way we have enough wood for the winter. There's a lot of dead wood out here at the abandoned cabin. And on top of that, we are going to start emptying out the abandoned cabin because we are prepping it.
Yeah, we have a lot of work ahead of us. We are going to be emptying the cabin out so we can tear down in a couple weeks. We're really excited. We did have a really strong wind the other night, but darn it, it didn't knock it down for us. So a lot of hard work, but we are excited to get started.
Our back seat's full of coats and stuff because it is starting to get kind of cold, and when the clouds roll over in front of the sun, it gets really chilly out here. And if you notice, the kids aren't in the back seat, and that is because my mom showed up. We're at the airport. I'm gonna go pick up Gigi. Look who I see over there. Who is that over there? Go, hurry, go see, hurry, run. Go sneak up on her. Go do a sneak attack. Hurry, go before she sees you. She has the white purse, hurry. Right. You don't want to forget about your head. Okay.
Yes, it's answer what they seem to be really good partners together. Well, it's really painful. I'm like I'm not
Yeah. So the kids are going to be staying with mom, and she's going to take care of them while we work on emptying out the cabin and getting it ready to tear down. All right, well, we're going to go in and get started because we got a lot of work ahead of us. I was able to push the tree back because I created a wedge, and I kept it from falling on the trailer. All right, well, since we got the tree off of there, next up we got this tree and that tree. Got to get these away so that way they don't fall on the vehicles. Nice. Oh. Come on, little dog. There you go. Let's see if we can push this one. There we go. I did it. There we go. Give it a little twist and twist. Got what? There we go. There we go.
All right, so after a lot of thought and consideration, Blake and I have decided to make this property into an RV park. Now, we're going to be putting about 5 RVs along this section here. Then we plan on making a horseshoe driveway and towards the back putting cabins. Now, the cabins are going to be a much future project, but we think that the RV park is a nice start. We're still saving money up, and everything in Alaska is very expensive, and we're do-it-yourselfers. So we think an RV park is a good start to our future goal, which is cabins, and eventually our main goal would be a duplex or a quadplex, but this is a good start for us, especially during tourism season and travelers at the hospital. They're always looking for places to stay that are cheap, and we think this might be it.
And since we decided that, we're going to measure the side that I've cut already, see how deep each RV could possibly go. We're going to have multiple sizes all the way down because of the way the property is cut. And I think that's fine because people range from 40 footers all the way down to 20 footers. And so there's nothing wrong with that. We'll just have the different sites listed as they are. And it's going to be kind of like an RV campsite where they're going to have water and electric, but that'll be a process. So we're going to go to measure this from this section all the way down there and see how deep each row is. Now, we already know that that is a 30-foot trailer. And as you can see, it has a lot more room. So I'm imagining that these are each 40 lots here, so I could probably put 1 trailer, 2 trailer, a trailer where the Airstream is, and then it starts shrinking down from there.
And if you can't tell, fall is upon us. The weather has been really gloomy, a little bit raining here and there. And then also you can kind of see the colors changing out here as well. So we are on a time crunch. So winter is definitely coming. So we are going to try to knock a lot of this out before the snow.
All right, well, we got well over 43 feet here, and that's a pretty good distance from the driveway here. So we're going to assume these 3 lots are going to be 40 plus feet. So that's perfect. All right, next one. So last time we were here, we were using Onyx to try to mark all the different areas. And so I put like some plants up in the trees where I knew that the property lines were. And this was the next one, which looked like it started to shrink from the road to the tree line. And I've cut down a couple trees in this section here. So I'm going to see how far back it is to that tree back there that I left alone in that area. That way we can see the distance. All right, so we got right at a little bit more than 40 feet here. So this is starting to get pretty tight because this is kind of where our property line starts. I hung some fireweed up. I'm not sure if you can see it over there. It's dead right up there on that tree there. And that's where the line goes. And it keeps going this way. So this right here is about the last big one we got. So looks like we got a couple 40 footers.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, I'm almost,
2 or 3?
I'm thinking 5 right here, 40 footers.
Wow.
As long as you leave some trees in between. We want to keep it kind of wooded with a little bit of trees in between them.
We could cram them in, but we don't want to.
No, we decided that we could cram the trailers in just for profiteering, but we decided we wanted to have kind of like more of the Alaskan feel for people, because it's just kind of nice to have a little bit of trees in between you, as long as they're strong, living trees and not dying trees. And so that's why I'm out here cutting all the dead ones and trying to mark the ones that need to be cut to make way for RVs. This is the last little spot on this side towards this direction.
Oh, careful.
I'm going to fall over here. Whoa. Okay. This was a massive tree that fell over, and I already chopped it up into parts and delimbed it the other day. But basically, the property line is at this tree. All right. And what do we got here? We got ourselves about 30 feet-ish, 31 feet, 10 inches. So probably about 30 feet of usable, which is, I mean, a 30-foot trailer could fit here. So that's pretty good. So we got 40 footers, and then it kind of narrows down to 30 foot. So we could put a couple different sizes here. All right, so we just want to kind of measure just to kind of confirm the ideas that we were playing in our head. But now we're going to go ahead and go unload the abandoned cabin. A few days ago, I came out and I cut down a bunch of the trees. We still have some more trees to go later on, but today we brought out the trailer and I'm going to go ahead and unload the abandoned cabin. We got some stuff in there that's pretty nice, some decent wood items. I don't know if you remember seeing them in the past, but there's some decent wood items that we're going to keep. There's also a bunch of stuff that we're going to throw away and just get out of the way for whenever we tear down the cabin. That way, when it comes time to tear down the cabin, it'll be out of the way. And so we're going to go ahead and get started now. There's a ton of raspberry all over the cabin here. There's raspberry over there, and Jillian's over there by some raspberry.
Yeah, okay, so we should definitely try to save this.
Some raspberries, yeah, take them back home.
We'll try to save these.
At least the ones, maybe not the ones next to the cabin, because
Right, yeah.
they might be a little nasty.
A little iffy there.
But there's some ones over here by this trailer here. Look at that big, beautiful raspberry bush right there.
Yeah, let's definitely save that.
That one right there, too.
Okay. Well, we're saving those.
Nice and safe. Huh. There we go. All right, watch your step here.
Yeah.
Let's go. I'll take your hand. All right. Well, let me get the light on too. I got a light. It still smells the same. Oh, man. You think people remember this place? It's been a while.
It's been a while since we've been in here, but it still all looks the same, smells the same. So we got a lot of work ahead of us, but it's going to feel so good once we get this cleaned out and torn down.
All right, so there's a lot of stuff. So like, I feel like, you know, this is junk. I think that's not going to be worth keeping.
The furniture, this furniture.
Yeah. Now this here is really nice hardwood there.
That's a nice desk.
Yeah. In fact, I think it's Amish because I saw a sticker back here. Made in China. Never mind.
Here.
Oh, and this chair here. I think we should keep this chair.
This bench.
This is a nice little metal bench that could go.
In the fireplace.
Yeah, and that little bench there. But yeah, I don't know about this. This looks really, really run down.
Yeah. Yeah, so if you find nice furniture in Alaska, you definitely want to hold on to it. It is so hard to find furniture here that you can afford and that's not cheapy. You won't believe the stuff that people sell on Facebook Marketplace that's broken or scratched to death or torn, and how much they want for it. And people pay it because furniture is limited here and it's expensive. So if you find nice stuff, you want to keep it and either use it for yourself or try to resell it.
So hear me out here. I'm thinking about keeping this drywall. All right. And the reason why I decided I think I'm going to keep the drywall, and I'm just going to use it for, this is not going to go in our house. But what I'm thinking of is for the walls in the chicken coop. I mean, I could probably use plywood, or I could just reuse this and paint it.
It's actually in really good shape.
It is, actually. And the only reason why it is in good shape is because this plastic that they used. So that protected the water from getting on it. So the plastic held the water in, and the water got all inside the insulation up there. So that's what I was thinking. I don't know. I mean, I might save some of it. It should be easy to take down. I'm not going to go crazy. I'm just going to grab what I think I can use. And then also any of these boards in here, like I can't use all of it, but I can use parts of it. Potential salvage stuff. We're also thinking about saving the water heater here. Because last time we turned on the electricity, we tried this out and I could hear it starting to sizzle because there's a little bit of water left in it. Now, they obviously drained it down into this root cellar down there. That way it would not explode or freeze and crack the inside. And so I was thinking about saving that. It could potentially become useful in the future if we need it. It is electric, but chances are I'm probably going to put a on-demand water heater, but I'm going to keep it just in case I decide to use it or if a friend needs it. That's the other thing too. You never know. So
with everything that we've showed you so far, we would love to know what you guys think. What do you think is worth keeping and what do you think is worth getting rid of as far as the materials of the cabin? Now, the furniture today, we're going to go ahead and clean out and get out of here. We kind of already know what we're going to keep and repurpose and then what we're going to take to the dump. But as far as the materials go, we'd love to know what you guys think. So drop it in the comments below. Oh, that's a nice table for like, yeah.
So, I mean, even though it's kind of like old and ruggedy and stuff, I think I'll just use it for like maybe chicken stuff or pig stuff or who knows. I mean, it'd be great for just overall use. I think this looks pretty nice. It looks nice enough to keep right there. Mm-hmm. I like that. So this here is the sink here.
That's good.
I was actually thinking that I would keep that for the chicken coop. Yeah, I think I can repurpose this sink because I can just scrub that out. That's just a bunch of iron stain is all that is. And I think I'll keep the sink because I can use that for the chicken coop eventually, you know, to have a drain washout area for some gray water. And that way pour stuff out and keep their stuff clean. Eventually, maybe I might even get water piped to it or just use a hose during the summertime. Well, at least it's a little bit of support.
Yeah.
It's not like, hey, we made stairs. You know, it's like we won't fall too much.
No, it's better than it was. It's gonna come down soon, so it doesn't matter.
Exactly.
Just makeshift until we get all the junk out.
Okay.
Later, and then.
Look at that. Parking job is perfect. We can just come right up in here, drop it off.
Perfect. So we were going to trash this, but Blake had a really good idea to keep it for our new chicken coop so they can perch on it. So yeah, trash to treasure, right? All right, so going through some of these boxes here, there's actually some really nice stuff. I don't know if they were planning on having a garage sale before they sold this property, but yeah, lots lots of nice plates and stuff. I mean, these are from Pier 1, so, and they're all in really good condition. There's also
lots of good coffee cups, actually.
Yeah, coffee cups. Those are nice. And some nice china.
Oh, some of it's broken. But...
some of it's broken. Well, some of it we can still use.
Yeah, that could be useful.
So in case you're wondering why we are keeping some of this stuff, it's mainly because Blake and I have been talking, and we are going to try to have our own Airbnbs in the future. Now, it's way off in the future. We have to build them. We want to build cabins. So a lot of potential, but we want to keep everything that's salvageable and that's in nice condition. We're not going to keep junk because we don't want junk in our, our future Airbnbs, but there's some nice stuff here that we are going to keep and, hopefully, use in our future plans. And then in addition to the plates, I found some, little wooden shelves and some kitchen appliances, and I went through it, and believe it or not, it's all in really good condition, like barely used. So obviously we're going to clean them up, but there's actually some really nice finds here that we can use in the future. So like I said, I don't know if they were planning on having a garage sale, but hey, we scored on this one.
Oh, wow. Look at this. It has an indoor-outdoor thermometer. I can take this. I'm just going to pull it out of the wall. I think I can use this for a chicken coop here. Look at that. Oh, there's the outdoor. That's perfect. I could totally reuse this for the chicken coop build in the future. We got a little T-post here for like a little mini garden here, which might be good to a little section off for the little kids to have a garden.
Oh, yeah. That
to have their
really
own little
nice.
like garden section.
Yeah. Well, whatever. I mean, it's free project material, so.
Exactly.
Okay, and this is an example of a kitchen item that we are not going to keep.
Yeah, that looks a little bit...
This looks a little bit used. So
Yeah.
this is going in the junk trash pile.
Yep. Definitely not going to use that one
No.
again. Oh, yeah. It looks like they have... they had some plans with lights here. Those don't look too bad.
For some light kits and some...
Yeah, and a doorknob
doorknob?
kit.
Okay.
Nice.
Well, we can always use those for something.
I'm sure. Mainly if we build cabins in the future.
Yeah, go on our Airbnbs. Man, just doing this, just getting started just feels so good. Making some progress.
Put this back under here. All right, that looks a little safer. Okay.
A lot better.
Well, I just didn't want us to fall.
Yeah.
So I already have a couple file cabinets like this, and so this is going to be really good for using in the chicken coop. I could use it for like the spare parts in the chicken coop. All right, got it mostly empty other than some of the stuff we're going to toss away. Now we're going to go over and clean out the Airstream because I put some of the stuff that we had from our original house in there just to get it out of the way during the moving process. So I'm going to go clean out some of that. All right. Got an old bed frame in here from our old house. We can get that put up and out of the way. Put a bunch of stuff in here.
Yeah. That's not as much as I thought, but
no,
yeah.
not too bad.
Not too bad.
All right, let's do it. All right, well, that's everything I put in here. Everything I put in is now out. All right, well, we're gonna get the rest of this home, but next up is more trees. I cut all the trees down on this side of the property. Now I'm gonna cut trees down on that side of the property. And the idea here is to cut down all of the dead wood. The freeze should be coming here in the next 3 to 4 weeks and should help kill any beetles that are trying to get inside new trees. But the idea here is I want to get all these trees down. That way we have our wood for winter. And the fact that I'm also renting an excavator here in the near future. And that's going to help me gather all of this wood. Make it a little bit easier on me. That way things can go fast. Shout out to my Gramps. Taught me how to do that one. All right, well, we got a lot of work done out here, and we are glad to get this project started. Our next step is going to be probably trying to salvage some stuff, but we are going to take a break, get home, get some food, relax,
Yes.
and enjoy Sunday.
Yes.
So,
Spend some time with our kiddos, but stay tuned for next week because there is a part 2 and there's going to be several other parts as well. This is definitely a continuation, so you'll want to stay tuned for the many weeks to come.
all right, well, we want to say thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next time on Good Living Alaska.
Bye.
Today and not tomorrow.